So Clyde is a known aggressive cat here in the shop, so we start him with an air muzzle, always, and then we go straight into the nail trim. Because when he does get aggressive, I'd rather be clawed by a cat that has clipped nails than sharpened nails. Start with the Sani, because if we can't groom this cat, if he's going to be too much, we don't want to have a cat with a shaved stripe down his back. So we start with get as much as I can in that position before I have to reposition, because the idea is not to reposition as much, as little as we can. On the back legs, they don't give you a lot of time, so I want to utilize that time to get the important stuff. For me would be the inside the thighs here, because they don't give you a lot of time to do this, so I'm going to get as much as I can and utilize that time, and it's over. Now all I have left is the outside of the leg, so I'm going to try to just finish that up. You can also, extend the legs this way by kind of pinching the belly underneath with the whole hand. And you can push them up, or looks like we're going to go to a sitting hold because Clyde is not having it. And just get that done. Okay, so in this position, I can also keep the skin taut around the flank area and get a lot of extra hair knocked off that would be harder to do in other positions. So I do like to kind of like I do with the front legs as well. I'm folding the Now I'm going to take this air muzzle off. I'm going to do his head. They usually do good for that. Feels good. Okay, so just two. All right, so this part they usually do pretty good for. Right, so after I've set those points, now I can start getting the skin and rolling it over the elbow. And I don't have to have the arm extended with him upset, like I said in the beginning. I really like this method. I like to be able to roll the skin over, you know, the elbow and get everything I can in that area, because it's kind of a hard to reach area and they're not too happy about it. And I I made that point here and I made the point here. I'm gonna connect it, see? Done. Thank God.
That was a great demo, by the way. And I was just going over some of the finer points of your amazing demonstration. So you're getting all the love from everybody here.
Oh,
so
thanks.
Good morning. And
good morning.
Welcome.
Thanks.
So I'm going to get to some of the questions if you're ready to jump right into this.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what you have in the bottom of your tub and where they can get it. And I didn't pay attention, so I don't know.
So the grate that's in the bottom of my tub is, I wanted the orange grate. I will tell you, I actually want to lift the grate. I like it. It's working for now, but my back would love it if I could find a grate and lift that. And that's the grate that you get when I called Forever Stainless, the measurements, that was the grate that was available. So, but yeah, it comes with the Flying Pig, the green, and then I got the Forever Stainless blue grate.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then that particular cat, do you know by chance how long that groom was in its entirety?
Probably an hour, maybe less.
Okay.
I think less. We pretty much cammed it straight through.
Okay.
Like we pretty much recorded straight through on that. Yeah. Yep, I don't know. I just want to get it done.
Well, you were fast. And I literally before you came on, I said she was, doing the old get in and get her done. Cause I mean, that's how you have to do that, which goes perfectly with my seminar Sunday about that timing. Cause you were just like pushing it through and getting it done. That was impressive.
Thanks.
And then someone asked, how often does this cat come in and is he on any drugs?
No, and he comes in once a year, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want to see him more than that. I'm good.
Okay.
I think his once a year shave down is all we're getting. I don't want to work with them.
Yeah. Okay, so along that line, let me ask you this, because he was actually pretty good for his bath and blow dry. So would the owner ever just do like maintenance grooms and where he didn't have to be shaved? And would you want to do
They might
that?
not. I'm kind of a new business still, so I'm still going through new business stuff.
Okay.
I haven't really. I'm so busy. I just groom. I have my regulars. My once a years are regulars. I have that going on.
Okay. All right. So that works for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What type and brand were your sleeves? Are your sleeves?
Ooh, you'll have to ask Melissa Hall that one. I get those she just sent me the link on Amazon. I just find them. They're the yellow ones on Amazon with the thumb slot though.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So ask Melissa, guys, on Amazon, the yellow ones. Do a search, ask Melissa. How many okay. Let me rephrase this. How much experience would you say someone needs before being able to groom such a difficult cat?
It took me, so when I opened the business, it took me about a year, cat exclusive, cats all day, to get where I want to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. And of course, I'm going to add to that and say, everyone's different. And some people might require more time than that. And some people might be faster than that. So whoever asked that, I think it was Jolita, like that's just sort of a general rule, maybe that. And then also I would say the other factor is how many cats you have like that you would be doing on a regular basis. Because of course, if you were doing a lot like that, you're probably going to get really proficient with them sooner. And Brooke maybe has some pretty chill cats that she was starting. I don't know.
It's rare. It's about 3 or 4% there. That's what I would say. Okay. It's rare. It's in the summer,
How long are you grooming cats now? I think she means like how long does it take you on average to groom a cat now?
Oh gosh, we can go fast. I have no idea. We do them like an assembly line. How long? I could probably do it, and I don't know. From the dryer to the groom, it's about 15-30 minutes from dryer to finish. Okay. So we can get it pretty fast. 30 minutes, an hour, depending.
And then I literally just had like a bug fly down and fall across my face. That was weird. Were you? Oh, hold on. It just went away. Were you a CFMG before you opened your business or after you opened?
Before. I worked on my CFMG slowly. I paced myself. Yeah. And then I got the CFMG and then I just open shopped.
I'm sorry, but behind you, a stuffed animal goes flying in and then it slinked.
We're trying not to give it any, know. I'm trying to ignore it.
Sorry.
It's mountain time here. I researched everything but that.
Oh, there came the stuff down. Anyway, that's fine. It just adds a little extra fun. So Brooke got her CFMG, then opened her business. Now, whoever asked that, I will tell you, people do this all different ways. And there are many people who do start offering some grooming to people before they get their certification. And so, that's fine. Okay. Do you know how long that cat was in the crate dryer or cage dryer? Did you use a cage dryer?
I didn't do it at all. I just did them straight. Oh, no, I did put them in the cage dryer with an air muzzle. Not long, 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
So it kind of gives them time, some of them, to change their attitude because they want to get out. So they'll be sweet for a minute. So I use it, Yeah.
How do you train your assistant to help you be efficient?
It took a while. I start with drawing.
Okay, there you go. Start with the drying, maybe then move into the bathing and then clippering last, maybe.
Yes. I start her with drawing, nail trims, anything like that. Anything hard I handle. And she's to where she can kind of do baths for me on my days off.
Oh, good.
Short hairs, not old. Nothing senior, I've learned.
Okay, so just the easy, and she'll get there, right? So,
oh yeah.
How long have you been grooming cats in total? Like, what's your experience?
Oh gosh, a long time. But I always say, as long as I've been practicing the NCGI principles, let's say 5 years. But I've been a groomer, all my life.
Okay.
So I've been the dog groomer that'll groom cats.
Okay. So started out dog grooming, added cat grooming for maybe 5 years-ish. When did you get your CFMG?
3 years after. So in July, in January of 21, I believe.
Okay, so she's
I
just
don't know
a
the
little
exact
over
date. It's
what
on the wall.
2.5 years. Yeah, two and a half
Yeah.
years in. She's this is where she's at. Okay,
Yeah.
and you came to the CFMG advanced workshop at Melissa's in May. Was that in May? We were out there.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember that either.
Yeah. So you mentioned that thigh hold because that was like one of those little tweaks that you're like, oh my gosh, yes, control that in the dryer. You did that thigh hold. You mentioned that, learning that, I think, at that workshop we did.
Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff there. It was fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, and I love watching you guys all, groom like, you're not beginners, you're just like seasoned pros. It's great. Do you charge more for this cat, Clyde, because he only comes in once a year?
Yeah. Yeah, he gets that fee. Remember I told you that initial fee of $20? Minimum. They get that fee if they're new, or if they've taken a long time and it's like they're new again. They don't ask what it is. They have a pretty good idea. It says initial fee on the receipt. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah, more work, right? So the regulars are not quite so, I am just looking here. Let's see. Okay. So I think we've worked through the questions. I would say that, so you're 2.5 years into your CFMG. Is your schedule full? Like, are you,
oh my gosh.
are you taking new clients, or are you pretty much like you're booked out?
I make the new clients wait a month. If they wait a month, there's usually no issues with them or the cat if they have patience. And then I will for the summer. But no, I'm so busy. I have friends that are like, I have all these ideas for you to market. And I'm like, I don't need to. I need no less.
Yeah.
Less. We need more cat groomers.
Right. It's like you've got an assistant you're training just to be able to help you increase production there at your salon. So that's great. And you are the first, and are you the only CFMG in all of New Mexico?
I am, except Diana in
Don't look at me.
My
and
husband
ask
had
me.
to with my daughter. Diana in Las Cruces. She went to Hawaii, but she's coming back to Las Cruces. So there's another one. Yeah.
Okay. But pretty much you've had, and I mean, there was a long time nobody was in New Mexico. So like you're it. And of course it's a big state for all you people like from, Rhode Island or New Jersey or whatever. Like New Mexico is really big. You don't just drive across in a short period of time.
Yeah, I have a lot of Santa Fe clients, which is about an hour away. They're from all over. A lot. Like it could be a full day of Santa Fe, Rio Rancho. I've got like northern New Mexico. She's southern. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Split the state in half.
Mm-hmm.
So Sarah asks, I'm going to answer this. Does Brooke do any PPI or certification? She is not a certifier. So I'm going to go ahead and answer that for you, Sarah. I don't know if you ever want people to come in and do like a workshop, or you want to train them or anything, but it sounds like you're kind of busy and don't really have time for all that.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So any other questions before we wrap up, or anything you want to add about this video, like this cat, this groom, this video, or just, aggressive cats in general?
Oh, aggressive cats in general. Get it done and be happy it's done. There's something about it though. Like once you're where you want to be, the minute there's an aggressive cat, like you jump on and you do it. Like this cat needs me. Like that's when I get into motion, So yeah. And I'm glad that like the fear definitely kind of goes away a little bit. So I'm glad I'm so glad I'm at the part where I'm at, where I want to be.
Well,
and that's it.
I also want to point out to people, like, not only was she grooming that really feisty cat that is intimidating to many people, but also she was doing it, filming it, which is a whole nother level. And then also knowing that filming would be shared with, lots of people. So that's a lot. And she did it really well. Like if she's just in her salon doing her thing and no one's watching, it's not going to be shared with the, multitudes. It's a whole different thing when you're like, okay, I'm on camera.
Yeah, a lot of editing.
Yeah,
I cuss a little more than I realized.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
Clyde, come on.
Yeah, yeah. So I would say that the big takeaways here: use the body. She was using the body. She was working with the cat, adjusting or holding, and where she was working based on the reaction of the cat. She was constantly stopping flail before it ever got going, and get in and get her done. No wasted time. So she had removed the distractions and she was just focused on getting Clyde done, getting him back in his crate where he can go home and chill out and be strut around the house in his new line cut that he absolutely feels good in. And he's going to
Yeah.
show off, even though he's a little turd when he was getting it done.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, he feels better for
Oh
sure.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he feels better. Don't you love the ones that actually are like they act like they don't want to, but you know they're appreciative. So they're kind of like torn at the very end. I've had some like they're kind of like they'll start purring and rubbing up, and then they'll all of
Yeah.
a sudden go, "Wait, I'm really mad at you."
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I put a towel over them so they don't have to see me sometimes
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
down, but no, they do. They like it. And I'll tell the owner, I'm like, they like me. And the cat's all, and I'm like, they like me for a groomer.
Right. It's a love-hate relationship, and they
Yeah.
just don't
Yeah.
want to admit it because they're a cat, but they do love me. Like I
Uh-huh.
promise. Yeah.